I've ever known. Ears are empty bottles and the wind just blows. Planets rot and rumble, hungry bellies crumble to the sea. Giant leap for spacemen, one slips like a snail. One flash from the firefly, one big splash for the last whale. The push to pull the pendulum has fallen off its mark. Interstellar tendril sails on in the dark. Season of the sun, reaching for the gun. It's the strangest future I've ever known. Ears are empty bottles and the wind just blows and blows. Planets rot and rumble, hungry bellies crumble to the sea. It's the strangest future I've ever known. Ears are empty bottles and the wind just blows and blows. Planets rot and rumble, hungry bellies crumble to the sea.
All right, thank you.
I must apologize. My applause was out of sync with his. When we do it the next time, this is only live, so when we do it for real, we'll align it better. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Todd, what's up?
So, I was alluding to the fact that my listeners have heard you recently, but they may not know it.
Yeah, did you play Conroy Wolf?
The past couple of weeks.
Yeah, cool.
And you are twins, right?
Yeah, he looks a lot like me.
Does he sound like you?
Some people say that, yeah.
Now, what's the story behind that?
That,
Just a funny name, or?
Yeah, I might have gone through one of those, like, country singer name generators on the internet or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I was going to say, we all have a country music phase where we, show up on the Nashville network, which I don't even think is called that anymore. But, for a few years, we carry a fiddle around and then we pretend, in college or something.
We all go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came late for me, and because I didn't grow up listening to a lot of country or Americana music, and really it's been more of an influence from being friends with and being around what's going on in the local scene, actually, and seeing a lot of people I know playing country music. And
I would just like to clarify that I don't think Hank Williams Sr. and Shania Twain should be considered the same genre of music.
Cowboy hat wearing.
Well, one is cowboy hat
That's about
wearing.
it.
One is like studded leather dog collar wearing. I mean, it's not just about what you wear, but what they call hot country or sexy tractor country. I feel like is a little different from Ghost Riders in the Sky and Hey
It's-
Good Looking.
It's the name.
Well, maybe
Hank.
one could be country and one could be nation, or one could be country and one could be rural or
Western.
boondocks or
Western Nation would be appropriate, probably.
I just, I mean, not all rock is Wilco and AC/DC are not exactly the same kind of music either. So, but
Yeah.
when people say they like country, it really doesn't clear things up for me.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. For me, with the first EP that I put out, I was working on focusing on 3-part harmonies, and the second one I was focusing on singing real low. It was low at the low end of my register, and other than that, an acoustic guitar, 3 chords, and slowing it down a little bit.
See, you're lucky. My register's about 2 notes, so low isn't really. It's just wherever it is.
Yeah. Well, usually if I'm going to sing low, I want to put it early in the set, because you kind of have that, like when you wake up in the morning, the low voice. And if I've been singing high, I can't speak for other singers, then it's harder to hit those lower notes later on.
Go ahead and speak
So a
for
lot of
every singer
times,
ever.
Every singer needs to put the songs with the lower notes earlier in their sets.
I've been
and
wanting
the high notes at the end.
I've really been wanting to interview Kayla Brown, but I'd rather do it with you here, and we could just decide what she'd say, because, no, I always think it's weird to just speak for other people you're not authorized to speak for.
Right, shame on me.
But you weren't. That was your whole
Kinda-
point. You said you
yeah,
can't. I
yeah.
was...
But then
so-
I did.
Or when you're at a restaurant and I'll order for him, I'll order for her. It's like, is there something wrong with you?
And let's see. My next song I'm going to play.
Oh, yes. We can actually relate it back to what's coming up.
I'm going to play a song by Vestiges, which is a real band that I sing in. And
Wait, you're covering your own band?
I'm covering
I don't
my
think
own
we
band
allow
tonight.
that. I think the FCC. All right, we'll let it slide.
And gosh, our last show was in February 2020, and we've kind of just been on hold ever since.
Wasn't it that night where you posted that you were going to one show, but you were playing another show, and I said I'd see you there, and then I realized that they were in different towns?
I don't remember.
I think one was in Tolono and one was in Urbana.
There have been several nights back in the boom days of the local scene when there'd be 3.
But I think this is the first time I've actually seen you since saying I would see you. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see
Yeah,
you.
nice to see you.
But I started to say I was there that night, and then I remembered I thought I was going, and then you weren't on the bill. So
Oh, I don't know. I just don't remember what happened. My memory's horrible.
blocking out some of last year is probably a good coping technique. Remembering all of last year might not be a good thing. So
yeah, for real. But so when we played live, Vestiges, and so anyway, Vestiges, I should mention, you can follow whatever on Facebook. Vestiges217 is the link at the end of facebook.com/, and we're on Bandcamp, vestigesil.bandcamp.com.
Oh, like Indiana
Like Indiana.
or Illinois.
Illinois. Vestiges IL. And this is a song that we've played and performed, but we have not recorded yet. And it's called Corner of the Room. Right.
space holds your fear and secrets as we try to make old things come to life. Light the candle at one end. Focus till you can't pretend in the corner of the room. She appears mystified. There was nothing I could do to keep the old ghost alive. Love is one-dimensional. Somewhere there's a cup that's full, but you don't reach to spill it out. Find the peace that holds in every pebble. Time is a leash that leads me farther from you. Take a look around the house. Half your life is underground in the corner of the room. It appears where it died. There was nothing I could do to keep the old ghost alive. Love is one-dimensional. Somewhere there's a cup that's full, but you don't reach to spill it all. All right. This next song, hello, hey. This next song is called Coffee to Beer by the aforementioned Conroy Wolf. Okay. I saw my reflection in another man's mask. 2 holes for eyes, empty and sad. I asked for directions, he just shook his head. No, not even the wind knows which way to blow. Year to year, coffee to beer, Christmas to 4th of July. Grain after grain, our castles blow away, built from the sands of time. Just for a moment, I can float into space, seeing statues go green and temples gone gray. Blink and you'll miss it across the whole hemisphere. A day forever ending where the sunlight disappears. Year to year, coffee to beer, Christmas to 4th of July. Grain after grain, our castles blow away, built from the sands of time. So I knock on wood and cross my fingers when I'm scared, stir my tea counterclockwise and try to prepare. Stay in the moment and try to do right, get through the day and cherish each night. Year to year, coffee to beer, Christmas to 4th of July. Grain after grain, our castles blow away, built from the sands of time. All right. Well, hey.
I was talking recently about songs with trick endings, and that wasn't really a trick ending, but for some reason it still caught me off guard.
Did I do the harmonica bit twice at the end?
I just noticed I was enjoying it, and then it sounded like you were done, and then you were really done. So,
really done.
Also, I noticed earlier I have on a mask and you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So my facial expressions and what I was saying probably would have gone well together. It would have been clearer that I was full of it.
Oh, yeah. I got you. I know.
I'm not trying to be quite so...
It's so hard to tell what people really are communicating, and B, who people are sometimes.
Yeah, I'm actually a guest host tonight.
Oh, and there's a beard under there too.
That would be proof it was a guest host.
Yeah.
Either that or, I don't know, if I left the mask on for 3 or 4 hours, probably I would need to shave after that.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of songs.
That's good.
I'll try to rip through here, and
you want to do like 3 in a row instead of 2 in a row?
Yeah, sure.
I'll just come out every 3 then.
Okay.
Oh, but we should bill you again.
My real name is Tom Duggan.
Your legal name.
My legal name, and let's see. Sorry for the buzz.
We'll forgive you this time.
I guess you could say, let's see. I'm not really on social other than you can follow me on Picturegram at Hand Sandwich Records.
You might want to spell that just so people know.
HAND like the thing is on the ends of your arms. Sandwich
Most people.
Records, Hand Sandwich Records. You follow that on Instagram, and that's where usually I'll put just anything I care to promote. There is a Vestiges Facebook page. I just can't quite figure out Facebook.
There you go, assuming again. You assume most people have hands at the ends of their arms. Some people have hooks.
I'm sorry.
Some people have
I was very ableist.
paws. I don't know. What would people have besides stumps?
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like a Family Feud question they would reject.
Mm-hmm.
Name something other than a hand you'd have at the terminus of your arm.
Yeah.
Fingernails.
Without a hand, that would be it.
Is Mike on air, or is that just coming through people?
I think it was just a hallucination that we all shared.
Okay.
So, Tom Duggan on Web
All right,
Sessions. Thank you.
I'm hearing voices. This song is by a fake band called The Uncreatures, and you can find them on Bandcamp. And it's called Space Woman.
Where has she gone? No one's sure. Staring up in wonder. What does she want? So high up, headed for the sun. I never took off, just kicking up dust. Space woman, take me with you. Pick up some moon rocks along the way. You'll just come back soon. Where will she land if she comes back wearing her big spacesuit? Make a big splash in the middle of the ocean in my living room. Well, I figured, what's the use gazing at my shoes? Space woman, take me with you. Pick up some moon rocks along the way, or just come back soon. Space woman, take me with you. Pick up some moon rocks along the way, or just come back soon. Come back soon. Come back soon.
Okay. The song is called Sleep of My Dreams.
Survey says nobody's home, but I saw the whole thing through the peephole in my door. Nobody knocks when they can ring. I tried to tick all their boxes. Well, I got questions too. Like why I'm pacing the same path in my cage in the human zoo. Oh, there'll be answers next time. Oh, there'll be answers next time. The sleep of my dreams, so uncommonly rare. I don't wanna have to think anymore. I don't wanna have to care. There's nothing in my pockets. There's nothing in my hands. I've tried to be a snowflake, but I'm trapped in an avalanche. I wanna say it was dope and it transformed my mind, but all it did was go fast like a bottle of your wine. Oh, there'll be answers next time. Oh, there'll be answers next time. The sleep of my dreams, so uncommonly rare. I don't wanna have to think anymore. I don't wanna have to care. Perfume or pills, it all ends up on the floor. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. The sleep of my dreams, so uncommonly rare. I don't wanna have to think anymore. I don't wanna have to care. The sleep of my dreams, so uncommonly rare. I don't wanna have to think anymore. I don't wanna have to care. All right. Rorschach, rooftop snow, melted, half unknown, future plans on hold. The past is fictional. It's meaningless. Oh, what if it's meaningless? Holding on to hope, struggling against collapse. I have nothing new to add. It's meaningless. Oh, what if it's meaningless? Holding on to hope. And when we're I've seen this once before on a TV show. Oh, what if it's meaningless? What if it's meaningless? What if it's meaningless? Holding on to hope. I'll do one more here. It's called Stacking Skulls. Companies love misery by the hands of skins deep. As the flow cries, so do we, cut through lawns of abandoned wheat. As the dust falls like the snow inside our bungalow, as the dog lies listening, wondering where we've been today. Out of plaster, wood, and jars of paint, make your masterpiece. And if any part remains, I'll build a house where we say we live. Polyester says smells so sweet as I iron everything, and my promise of doing better vanishes with the steam. Rolling boulders to the top is how I got these weary bones. Someday we'll all quit our jobs, stacking skulls in catacombs.
Thank you
Thank
to
you.
that other person who was clapping with me.
It was Conroy.
Ah, this is why twins Not that I can speak from personal experience, but twins, clones, and whatever other doppelgangers you have, if you can befriend them. You know, if they're evil twins, that's not so good. But if they're on your side, then...
We don't know about Conroy yet.
Well, I mean, if he's
bad.
clapping for you, he's at least putting forth a good face or a
Yeah.
good figure. I'm just realizing I think what I'm trying to say is not English. In Italian, they say you put forth a beautiful figure, and I don't think we have
You
that
can't
exact.
say that here.
There's a
probably.
way of saying it, but that's not it. So,
Yeah.
you know, like April Fish Day, that's not a thing in America.
That's a thing in
April
Italy?
Fool's Day, I believe, in France is April Fish Day.
Oh.
You're the fish of April if you get fooled or something like that. I don't really speak French, but I have read that on numerous. I don't think they would have coordinated the story quite so well if it were false. That's actually really specious reasoning because other falsehoods have been well coordinated, but language falsehoods seem a little less likely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even the "I am a jelly donut," you know, there's some truth to it, even though it was people kind of taking liberties. You know about that, right?
Yes. For a second there, I thought there was some truth to the literal meaning of "I am a."
Well, Berliner is a kind of donut, but
Yes.
in the context, it was very obvious it was not. It was not. It was people deliberately misinterpreting it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I was not in Germany and I was not alive, so. But I did take German.
So you know German? You know Italian?
I took them. That doesn't mean I know them. I knew them then.
You knew the what?
I knew them then.
Yeah.
You know, back when you met me.
Yeah.
Back when we were
So,
like 12.
Let's see. 15 years ago?
Oh,
Ish?
I mean, that would mean we were 15 years older.
Yeah.
That's
Since we're both 30.
that goes against my contract. So,
Yeah.
you know, Gene Rayburn actually could not get hired back as a game show host because they found out how old he really was. I think that's sad.
I don't know who that is, but...
You just proved somebody's point.
Mm.
He hosted Match Game from, I think, 1962 to 1982. No, and again in 83 and 84. So, and then after that, they found out he was older than they thought, and they said goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, now they all look pretty younger than they are.
Now for game show hosts, they don't get people with any experience with game shows. They get comedians who, you know, just do their shtick usually.
Yeah.
That's why it's good. Mike and I are both 30, and you too, because that's
all
why
30.
we get to keep doing our shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My
Let's
listeners
see.
are all 30 too.
Yeah. So, let's see. Are we at? I haven't looked at the clock, but we are
Over halfway.
over
Done.
halfway. And
But remember, we don't bring down a guillotine at 11.
okay. So, like, if there's a song in progress,
Unless you start the album version of Inagata Divita at 10:59, you're good.
with or without the jam.
There will be no jamming after 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Verses, sure, but...
Well, I write mostly pop songs, so they're short and sweet, and they'll keep you running back and forth.
Well, I'm doing that anyway.
Mhm.
But all I ask is let me know before the last song so that I
Okay.
can do... so we can make the last song your encore.
For sure.
And then I will be ready to take over when you're done, or
Cool.
we'll have a lot of dead air.
Cool. All
Which
right.
we had last Wednesday just because of one of the stereos. So...
Okay.
But
It
I think
happens.
we fixed everything, and so
All right. Well, my next hit.
tell them who you are again.
Oh, my name's Tom Duggan.
Just because I've known
And-
you a long time.
Yeah, for sure. My name's Tom Duggan, and I sing and play guitar in the band Vestiges, which you can search on Facebook, Vestiges217, or Bandcamp, vestigesil.bandcamp.com. Among many other not real bands that I just record in my free time. And for news and updates, probably the best place to look, other than the Vestiges page on Facebook, would be Hand Sandwich Records on Instagram.
I've long wondered if there's a story behind that.
Well, I think it's from the Metallica Behind the Music.
Okay.
When they're talking about when they were real poor recording their first album, and they had a name for their lunch. Loser's lunch would be a piece of bologna on hand.
Oh my!
That'd be the hand sandwich.
I'd rather have the hand than the bologna.
But my logo is a literal hand in a sandwich, and that was designed by Brad Olson, who also drums.
Nice.
In Vestiges.
Oh, I see how
Brad.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Give your drummer some side work.
Yeah.
Or
and he.
or you have your artist do drumming.
Yeah, both. And he also designed the cover for one of the early Patriot Patrol EPs. A lot of my back catalog is also on Bandcamp under the name Patriot Patrol, but I don't use that name anymore. For
You had it
obvious
before it
reasons
got
or-
co-opted.
Yeah.
You were.
I had it when it was innocent
Yeah.
and playful, and now everything's so serious.
Well, humor. It goes against policy in several states.
Yeah. But one other band that comes to mind, the Canadian band, the Tea Party. And they went through the same process.
Well,
of
what
should
happened
we
was
change our
everybody who
name?
tried to join their fan site was not actually familiar with their music.
Yeah.
Weren't they kind of like the Doors or something? And
They were like, and they're probably still playing. I shouldn't speak in past tense probably, but
I mean,
yeah,
they're alive.
like world music and
Well, they were
they were really
they were an
eclectic.
exotic rock band.
Yeah.
I remember I was in Gurnee, Illinois, and I found a Fire in the Head radio single with a special edit. And I was like, oh, I found this weird, obscure release by the Tea Party. And then a few years later, the Tea Party was telling people, hey, if you're joining our fan site, we're a band.
Yeah.
We're a Canadian band.
So yeah, and once we were playing live as a real band, it kind of grew out of that recording project. Soon to become Vestiges, we were, we don't want the same thing to happen to us. So
Well, ambiguity. I mean, the 60s singer Scott Walker. Also Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker. And they have some of the same fans, but they don't really do the same thing.
Yeah.
And the other Scott Walker died recently, so
Okay.
that was not his real name, but that was how he recorded for 50 years. So I'll be playing him probably in a few weeks.
All right.
But
Cool.
now we want to hear you.
All right. So this next song is called Owls of the Night. How is it that I've slept through most every sunrise of my life? Out for a swim, having missed the boat, I'm running out of time. Skin all sunburned, not getting younger. Owls of the night never make their beds. Whippoorwills wait till the souls are dead. A toast to the blood-stained sunset. A walk by the light of the moon. Worry and wait, I can sit in one place and keep my dreams downstairs. I long to explore, but I'm sure to ignore the static in the air. Panic and thunder just
me slumber. Owls of the night never make their beds. Whippoorwills wait till the souls are dead. A toast to the blood-stained sunset. I walk by the light of the moon. I walk by the light of the moon. I walk by the light of the moon. Wake each day to a clock that doesn't tick. A sleight of hand, a flash in the pan. There's magic in the glare. Too much pressure can probably make you sick. Swimming upstream's not all it seems. It's all gotta start somewhere. Some people win before they lose. Rain falls to wash away all the ghouls. Tonight, I don't mind. Let yourself be amazed each time. Impossible journey of the coin. Close your mind to see the wires shine. You know, no matter where the story's going. Some people win before they lose. Rain falls to wash away all the ghouls. Tonight, I don't mind. Once again, here we go. Waiting on a miracle. Some people win before they lose. Rain falls to wash away all the ghouls. Some people win before they lose. Rain falls to wash away all the ghouls. Okay, this next song is called Emotional Support Man. It's false start. Emotional support. Take two. Take two. I get home late at 5:30. I've been away since feeding time. It's far too long for holding your pee. My ferret's on my medication. My turtle has anxiety. My goldfish wants more to life than this. Something unconditional, a companion. I got a doctor's note from my veterinarian. I can do much more than just pacify or feed them, play with them or give them comfort when they need it. I wanna be their emotional support man. No pets allowed, no solution to the problem of modern life. The animals must think we're odd. Don't bother me, 'cause I'm working. Just read the note on my vest. I'm staying home, I got a new job. Something unconditional, a companion. I got a doctor's note from my veterinarian. I can do much more than just pacify or feed them, play with them or give them comfort when they need it. I wanna be their emotional support man. I can do much more than just pacify or feed them, play with them or give them comfort when they need it. I wanna be their emotional support man. I can see how you might think it's a bit of a scam. I can do much more than just pacify or feed them, play with them or give them comfort when they need it. I wanna be their emotional support man. I can do much more than just pacify or feed them, play with them or give them comfort when they need it. I wanna be their emotional support man.
All right. Thank you.
I have one question that may lead to more questions.
Okay.
Do you have one more or two more?
I can do either.
Well,
what's more?
I wanted to ask you some questions, and I'm thinking after we talk, we'll probably have time for one.
Okay. That's fine.
But I don't want to preempt a song if you have a really
It's all right.
exciting one. So
Yeah.
I was noticing, your material tonight reminded me, didn't you leave at one point to become a park ranger?
Yeah, for a couple months.
Well, I feel like there's an outdoorsiness and some of your songs working with animals, and I wasn't sure if there was a direct relation there or if I was just projecting.
Well, I don't know. In general, I'm pretty inspired by nature and cosmic things, and
The moon is in the
just,
seventh house,
generally-
or
yeah, maybe a step back from there, but yeah.
I wasn't trying to go all hair. I was just
and certainly, I mean, that song "Emotional Support Man" was just really about how much I love animals and pets, but it's kind of a twist on the emotional support animal. You get it.
Well, we had a listener in Arizona propose you get 10 Grammys during that song. So I will say,
thanks.
I don't really put a lot of stock in the Grammys, but it was still a really nice thing to say. So, and I imagine you put more stock in the Grammys than I do. So I think we've had somebody, didn't we have somebody on the show who gets to vote on the Grammys?
My brother Dustin does.
That was what I meant.
Oh,
I was like, gee, if there's one person who could answer that question, it's probably the guy's brother. Well, if more people were your brother, I'd probably have restored faith in the Grammys. But in the meantime, I don't know. I like to think that historically our scene has been supportive of a lot of people. Right now, I don't know what
Yeah.
our scene is going to look like when things reopen. But
I don't know. We all just live on the internet now, more so than ever. And you're looking at it more or less, probably.
Earlier today, I had to some contract law came up, and I said something about when things go back to normal, and the person said to me, "Go back," and that wasn't what I wanted to hear. So. She said, "We're planning on doing this for a long time." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to.
Yeah. It's been strange, and it's been good in a lot of ways, and really horrible in a lot of ways.
Well, there are a lot of people who wouldn't have wanted to go to a big concert in the first place, and I respect that. But, there are also a lot of people who did want to go to a big concert before this happened, and I think a lot of those people eventually, at some point in their lives, would like to do that again. So, if people who don't want to go stay home, that's good. But I hope for people who want to get outdoors and that eventually there will be provisions. And of course, Rose Bowl has been doing a good job of having outdoor events spaced, distanced.
Conroy Wolf played last fall at one of there was kind of an all-day hog shoot.
Shame on Conroy Wolf for not getting the word out any better, because I don't think I heard about that.
He's pretty good at writing a bunch of songs, but he's really bad at telling people about it.
I've never heard of another musician like that in my entire life. We've certainly never had them on the show. So...
Yeah.
Once again, I'm forgetting that I have a mask on, and
I got it.
I don't know. I don't think it would show. That was dry enough. I don't think my face changed expression.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I guess I just got real relaxed over COVID, and that last EP was in the middle of that. I recorded that in May and just put it online in June.
I don't even remember when I found out about it, because I found out about them all at once, and you already had a Christmas single up.
Yeah.
From the previous Christmas, I think.
Yeah, I like to just put it out there and see what sticks, see what catches.
Well, the difference is your fake bands are more prolific than mine, because you actually have people singing and performing, and mine just pose for pictures, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to expand and make music videos or no, I'm saying we. So, probably better play my last hit.
It's been a delight having you. Listeners have been quiet, but when I prompted them and poked them, they said they were just really into it. So that's good.
Thank you.
So I would say now you don't wait around for your CD, because I guess we've gone digital, but feel free to stick around and say goodnight. And if you think of, normally I'd say promote any shows you have coming up. I don't know if that's a thing right now, but
no.
There are open mics.
This has been real great. And before I go off air, just want to say thanks to everyone in the studio, and thanks for listening. And it's been great being able to perform again after a long hiatus, and maybe another long one to come. So,
well, thank you for booking.
Yeah,
been good having you. And if people want, they can stay tuned for another hour of new music coming up. I don't think anything's older than 2019. So,
all right, thank you. My last song, once again, thanks. My name's Tom Duggan, and that's Duggan. Thank you. This last song is called Can't Get There From Here. Wandering in the dark, no longer grasping what you left behind. Making out the sleeping faces in the moonlit mountainside. You can't get there from here. Battered wings are whispering the
the secrets that you could not hear. Till you got away from all the bluster and out in the clear. You can't get there from here. Your bottle never left the shore. Almost to your own front door. Distant clatter, rabbits scatter, hearts inside their cages buzz. Grip your ears, but you still hear them grinding people into dust. You can't get there from here. You can't get there from here.
Thank you. Well, good night.
Thank you. Good night.